So I recently got this camera. It's a Sony FX30 and I love it. I've used it for a couple of days so far because, okay, I bought it like a month ago and I didn't have lenses for it because, let's just admit it, the lens for this camera is too expensive. Too expensive that I couldn't buy the camera with its lens. I'm not a big creator, I'm just a small creator, but I'm aspiring to be a very big creator. With your support, when I make videos, you should be able to watch them and share with your friends and family. And, because I make videos that are informative, educative, and I also make videos that help you get easy solutions on issues. For example, this video is going to be able to inform you how I got the lenses for this camera without spending a lot of cash on it. But before we go there, I want to introduce you to Haider Digital Solutions, the one that is powering this particular video. It is a company that does branding for all your digital needs. You want your website to be done. You want all your digital presence to be professionalized. You should contact this company, Haider Digital Solutions, because they do branding for logos. Haider.in is the website. You should be able to contact them and see what you can learn from them. Now, let's not waste too much time. So I told you, this camera is so expensive. It is Sony FX30. I've been wanting to buy a Sony FX3. Unfortunately, I didn't have the $3,000 to get that camera. So half the price almost, I got this one. But it's only the body alone. And the camera is very nice. Actually, it comes with only one battery. Another thing I would like to request Sony to improve on is, why then do I have to charge this camera by connecting the USB-C here? I mean, there is that external charger that when we buy cameras usually comes with it, but it's my first cinema camera, I believe. Maybe there is a reason for that. So when you want to charge it, I use a Type-C, connect it here, and then it charges my camera. Still, that doesn't give an excuse for Sony not to give that external charger. The charger that should come, so that you can just remove the battery. You can have extra batteries because, for small creators like us. The lens is around $1,600, almost the price of the camera. So I couldn't buy that lens because, again, too expensive. I didn't have the budget for it, So I bought the camera, and as they say, camera is the lens. Without a lens, you don't have a camera. But I bought the camera without a lens. Nevertheless, so you get the camera, and I went to Alibaba.com. My usual store. If you're looking for all your accessories, just go to Alibaba.com. Before you go to Amazon, before you go to eBay, go to Alibaba. Don't even go to AliExpress. Just go to Alibaba, because there you're dealing with manufacturers who have those products in store. You just have to be a good bargainer. You can bargain and you can get exactly what you want, slightly lower prices. So that's how I got these two lenses, prime lenses, cinema lenses actually, Artisan 7 Artisan, 50mm and 35mm, and they are excellent. These are cinema cameras, and as I say, prime lenses, they are 35mm, meaning that it's not a zoom lens. You cannot be able to zoom in and out. You have to physically move to the subject that you want if you wanted a closer. But these are prime lenses, which are the standard lenses that the one that is missing over here is the 85mm, and actually these lenses are very, very affordable. None of them is above $300. And the video that they are doing is incredible. I've done my previous 3 videos on this channel using this camera and using the 35mm lens, and you can see the background is totally out of focus. The depth of field is amazing. It's incredible, right? And you can also check YouTube and review on other videos. Of course, there are some videos that I've recorded with this camera, which I'm going to share with you, and then you can be able to critique them and see how the quality of the camera is. I've not yet gotten to that S-Log feature for this. I'm yet to learn. I'm a Canon guy. This is my first Sony camera that I'm having, and I'm learning by using this camera. So everything that I'll be sharing with you about this camera will be first-hand information. not learned from anybody else, actually learned through my own practical experience. Not rumors, not blogs that I read online, not videos that I watch online. It is exactly the experience that I'll be getting from this camera that I'll be sharing with you onwards on this channel. So the scope of this video was to actually show you that you don't have to spend $4,000 to buy a camera with that lens. You don't have to spend $6,000 to buy this kind of a camera with its lens. Of course, the lens of Sony is good, but if it's not in your budget, you can just buy the camera itself, right? And then go to Alibaba and then look for this kind of cinema lenses. I'm looking for the 85mm one. I know it's there already. I'll be getting it once I'm able to get it, but for now I have these two lenses which are working amazing. And actually, there's another thing I did. You know, if you have, this is an E-mount camera, so the mount here is an E-mount as they call it, but because I have a lot of Canon lenses that I've been using, I got this thing here. It's from which company? I don't even know. It's a Chinese company. These are lens adapter that it's like so you can be able to connect this lens. This one can mount here directly on this, and then you can put your EF lenses on the other end. So you can be able to use your Canon lenses on this camera. So for example, right now I'm filming with a 50mm Canon lens, which using this adapter, I can be able to just put it here, and then I can mount my camera here, and I'll be able to use. So whichever way, this one costed me $160, which I bought it from Alibaba as well. This one around $200 and something, $265, I think. So the total is that, like, these ones, they costed me $800. So $800 for the two lenses with the adapter, which is still not going to the price for buying the lens for this camera. The lens for this camera was at $1,400. So, I saved like a couple of dollars there because I wanted to buy other things, which included an extra battery, the small rig cage, and the screen, the display that is. So, I could be able to do that. So it's helpful. If you have a budget, you just need to properly know what is the priority, what do you want, and then you can organize them in that kind of manner and get quality video at the end of the day, because the client doesn't care the camera that you're using. You can come with your red camera, but if you don't know how to use it, it is useless. You need to master the skills of using that particular equipment, and then after you master those skills, then you can be able to convince me that your skills are worth you spending that amount of money to buy that kind of camera that you desire. So the lens comes with this package. It comes packed in this package, and when you open, it looks like a gift box, very well protected inside, and then you can see inside there is a lot of things, sponges, and that's where it goes in, like this kind of a set. And let me just put it back. It comes very well packaged and amazing, and look at that. Very nice, very, very, very nice, at $265. And so we have this mount adapter that I can be able to use with my Canon lenses